What up, guys? Mad Scientist 7890, your favorite wrestling shooter and hip hop enthusiast. Now, with this video, in the lab, 3 topics. Now, first thing I'm going to talk about here is WWE finally has me invested into their storylines. It's been a while since I've really cared and really been drawn into a lot of the stuff that they're doing storyline-wise. I really haven't cared that much. I really have been just kind of like, it is what it is. It'll get better eventually. Well, now it's to that eventually, where when it was in the summer and they had all that stuff going on, back in 2011, and then it kind of cooled off. It's getting hot again. It's getting to WrestleMania season, and it always does this. Everything they got going on, storyline wise, the Jericho stuff is captivating me. The Daniel Bryan stuff is really, I'm really enjoying. I'm even tuning in to catch parts of SmackDown again to watch Daniel Bryan and his slow heel turn. The stuff they're doing with Kane and John Cena. I know some people really don't care for this feud, but I mean, the thing I like about this is it's John Cena's not in the main event, and he's wrestling somebody different. It's not the same. There's a different storyline going on. And really, and I'm going to credit, MVP Sheer and partially me, because I think we got each other mixed up, but how they're running this John Cena storyline, it kind of being like the storyline from Star Wars, and, episode 2 or 3, one of them. I'm going to go with 2, I believe, is the one where, they had Anakin Skywalker, where he, you could start seeing that, he's a good guy, but you could start seeing that hate build up in him, and he, found out what happened to his mother and all that, and he went and slaughtered that whole village. Now, if I'm incorrect with that, somebody please let me know, but I think that's correct. You finally see that a little bit of light shine through the hatred of Anakin. So you kind of see that happening with John Cena, the possibility of him turning heel. What I really loved about Raw this week with John Cena was he had that match against Swagger, and the whole match was wrestled like he was a heel. He wrestled it like a heel. If someone clicked over to Raw and had not watched in a while, and they saw that, they would think that John Cena was heel. They think he was a bad guy. He was playing the aggressive, really playing the hate role. If somebody tells me, okay, I don't like his movies, but if somebody tells me John Cena is not a good enough actor to make fans believe that he's using this pent up aggression and hatred, they're full of shit. Because honestly, I loved every bit of it. The beatdown he did on Swagger. I thought it looked legit. He looked really mad. And it really made sense in the build up. Of Kane saying, let the hate through, and is John Cena going to be that Anakin Skywalker and finally convert himself to the Darth Vader and jump to the dark side. I really like how they're running that storyline. I think that's the best way I can come up with it in my mind of how they're running it. I like that storyline. Like I said, all the stuff they're doing with Ryder as well. I really enjoying that stuff. The character development of that, and the stuff they're doing with Eve. A lot of these storylines are connecting. Like I said, the Daniel Bryan stuff, his slow heel turn, Jericho stuff. You don't know what's going on with him. The stuff with Punk. I didn't even mention the stuff with Punk and Laurinaitis. Finally coming to a head. Really, Laurinaitis finally losing it. Raw, and really showing some personality, a little bit of personality, and getting mad, and really, and showing what he can do. And Punk always cutting great promos and doing things he's doing. So, with WWE, there's about 3 or 4 storylines that I'm really invested in. WWE has me invested and hooked into their storylines right now. So I mean, credit WWE. I'm not a pick for whatever promotion. I watch whatever. I like a little bit of everything. So like I said, credit WWE for getting me invested in, and I'm really making sure I'm going to try to catch every Raw and I'm going to try to catch all the SmackDowns, or at least watch them eventually online or something. But they're doing a good job, and I'm really interested. Next topic here, topic 2. It seems like finally some of the stuff I'm seeing with TNA, it seems like a little bit they're trying to make an effort to use some more of their talent, the actual talented wrestlers. I know they're finally using Joe in the tag team scene, and finally, at least he's getting used. Aries and stuff. He's a Shelley returned, so I mean that's a good move. I think those matches could be great. It looks like they're gonna possibly head into a AJ Styles versus Kazarian match, maybe at the pay-per-view, or AJ Styles, Kazarian, and Daniels, something like that. I mean, using the actual talent, the great wrestling talent, and I think they're doing a really good job in the main event scene, because they have 4 legitimate, I would say main eventers right now. And yes, I would say Bully Ray is a main eventer. I think personally, and I would love to do a video on top heels in wrestling, but Bully Ray is top 5 heel in all of wrestling right now. I mean, he does a lot of things where, I like him because he's a heel, but then it's times I'm like, why is he looks stupid. Why is he doing that? He also gets you to like him and hate him at the same time. Sometimes he does things where I'm like, just, that's dumb. Like he's playing it to where he's actually making me hate him, but at the same time I like him also. So I think it's a really good, thing with Bully Ray. Possibly having Jeff Hardy and Storm and Rude and Bully Ray maybe in a 4-way. So, and then the women's division, knockout division. I mean, they had almost damn near 15-minute cage match, women's match. I mean, on Impact. So I mean, they're making an effort to use their talent. They're making an effort to try and get some guys, some more wrestling-based guys out there and put on some better matches. And I think that's a really smart move, because TNA used to be that promotion. They used to be that promotion where you could sit there and say, okay, storyline-wise, back in the day, it wasn't, super great. We weren't expecting anything, but we always knew that there was going to be 2, maybe 3 matches on the card that was going to be good, good to great, and we would enjoy them. Now it's kind of fallen off, and the storyline stuff is not that great. But they're trying to make an effort. They're trying to make a change. Not near as much Hogan, not near as barely no Hogan actually, not near as much Bischoff. And Sting is doing a good role, and Flair is not out there all the time. So no more Immortal, no more Fortune. It's interesting to see where they're going to go from here. Like I said, I'm going to give TNA this year, and I'm going to give them a chance to really build up. But what I've seen in the last couple Impacts, I've actually really thought that they're making an effort to use a lot of their guys that I think, can work in the ring. You look at some of the matches that might possibly happen Against All Odds, other than, maybe I'm just blowing my own, blowing smoke out of my own ass. When I keep asking, is Pope ever going to do anything? And I'm like a broken record, because I keep saying the Pope, D'Angelo Dinero, is he ever going to use him? Maybe I should just get past the fact that they'll probably never use him, or he'll probably just be a low mid-card guy that should be a main eventer. That's my opinion, but like I said, I'm just blowing smoke about Pope. But other than that, everyone else is really getting a chance, and I think that's a smart thing. So that's my second topic. Let me know what you guys think about that. Last topic here is something that's been on my mind, and I really want to talk about it, and that's I'm going to do a little thing called PaTROLLing. If you want me to, I'm not going to copyright that, but, whatever. Recently, getting some troll comments on some of the videos I've been doing. Not really for, me being for a certain promotion, not me, being an ROH bot, not just people just saying ignorant things for no reason. And I just want to say, guys, I'm sorry. Bring that shit on. Come on, keep going. Bring all these comments. If you want to leave troll comments in my comment section, more power to you. Because you know what? I absolutely love coming back at everyone else who trolls me, because I know for a fact that everyone who trolls me or trolls anybody else who does videos on here is a bitch. They're a complete bitch because they don't make videos. If you want to sit here and tell me I'm fat, that's great. I already know that. I have no neck. You can obviously tell. Look at me. I have no neck. I have a fat head. I have a fat body. If you want to say something ignorant about it, more power to you, because I will get in that comment section. I will flame the shit out of you. And that's just the way I feel, and that's the way I've always been. I've never been the kind of person where I'm like, oh, someone's going to make fun of me because I'm fat. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. I will come back and I will murder you. I will burn the shit out of you on my own comment section and make you look like a bitch. So if you want to pick comments, anybody out there, I'm not saying, most people that I know on here on the YWC that I'm friends with, I talk to, don't do that. It's just random ass people who just leave comments. And like there's a rule on the YWC or just the internet in general, for YouTube mostly. When people leave comments about stuff, if you don't comment back, you're a bitch. If you do comment back, the trolls have won. So either way you look at it, you look stupid. So I'm not gonna care regardless. And I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I don't feel like a bitch regardless either way if I don't comment. I just like commenting. And you know what? Bring it on. I condone it. I condone your trolling. If you out there want to troll me, if you want to take time out of your life to troll my videos, more power to you. I love it because I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna get all fucking smarky. I'm gonna get all nerdy as shit, and then I'm gonna leave just a terrible comment. I'm gonna burn the shit out of you, and you're gonna look like a giant bitch. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Those are my 3 topics. WWE investing me into their storylines. Are you invested? Do you care about what they're doing? I do. I like what they're doing right now. TNA making an effort to use some of their talent now, or trying to at least. Hopefully, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And 3, trolls are welcome. Bring that shit on. I'm all about it. All right. You want to troll? Go ahead. Obviously, there's some out there. There's some who want to just talk shit on people just because they feel like it. And I think it's funny. Actually, I really enjoy people's comments that they leave because I love commenting back. You know, honestly, and it sounds as ignorant as it sounds. I wish I want to make my own another account and just go on other just videos and just troll other people who troll people's videos. Because I just think it's hilarious. I think it's funny when people just leave, and it's never anything good or interesting, or never a good like burn or anything. It's always just really fucking bad and stupid and obvious. So if you're gonna burn me, you better come with some flame because I'm gonna fucking murder you. So that's just my thoughts. Suck it, trolls. Bring it. I'm out of here. Peace, mad scientist. See ya.